Today we are finally back at Batuu, aka Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Normally when I cover anything new at the theme parks, I like to just somewhat wing it and show you guys what's new, what's different, the decorations and stuff like that. But being that this is my first and this is the newest land that has opened here at Disneyland, I've decided to make this overview a little more structured. So in this video, we are going to be covering all the rides that are here, all the merchandise you could buy, aka all the stores you could visit, and all the food and other sites and attractions you're able to do here at Galaxy's Edge. Of course, this is just going to be an overview of the land. If you do want to see my first reactions to Smuggler's Run and stuff like that, make sure to check out the video I did here while reservations were up that I did with Mark. But without further ado, let's start off with all the rides you could do here at Batuu. The first ride you could do is none other than the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. This ride is one of the most interactive rides, almost like a more realistic type of video game. You are joined with a crew of 6 onto the Millennium Falcon to get some coaxium for a smuggler. It's definitely one of the most interactive rides I've ever ridden on, because whatever button you press and do, it does affect your overview of this ride. The second attraction here at Batuu is none other than Rise of the Resistance, which if you are visiting during the summer of 2019, it is currently closed and will be opening sometime during the fall of 2019. But it is supposed to be a trackless ride, which you are helping the Resistance fight the First Order and puts you in the middle of the action. That is pretty much all we know so far. And as far as rides and attractions, that is it here for Galaxy's Edge. So there will be a total of 2 rides, and currently just 1 is open as of summer of 2019. But now moving on to our next category, which is all the stores that you can find here at Batuu. Starting off with the Resistance Supply. As you can see, the Resistance Supply is just a supply drop that is selling Resistance merchandise. The next set of stores is called the Market because it does have that market feeling, kind of like a swamp meet. And inside the market, it does have a couple of different stores, including the creature stall, where you're able to find all the Star Wars creatures that are here and are for sale. That way you're able to have one of your very own. The next shop here at the market is the Todorian Toy Maker, which is a toy maker like you would find in the world of Star Wars. So it's not like your typical Star Wars toys where you find at like Walmart or Toys R Us or wherever. These are specifically and special made here for the land. And next to the toy shop is the Black Spire Outfitters, and in this shop you are able to buy your Jedi Master robes and cloaks and all your clothing goods. And the last store here at the market is the Jewels of Fifth, where you're able to get all your Black Outpost supplies. This store out of all them feels like the less Star Warsy. Think about it when you visit like New York and you find those New Yorkation and stuff. This is basically what this store is. And now moving on from the marketplace, we are at our next store, which is Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. So in this store you are able to buy merchandise from both the First Order and the Resistance, jewelry, lightsabers, equipment for your lightsabers that you could make from the next shop. This store does contain this amazing animatronic of Doc Ondar. Has a bunch of creatures from Star Wars that you might recognize in the back of the cashier, and just the whole store in general is surrounded by a bunch of Star Wars Easter eggs. Then here is Savi's workshop. Savi is a junk collector that collects scrap metal throughout the galaxy, brings it here, and you could make your own lightsaber here. The lightsabers do run up to $200 and you do make it yourself, offering a very unique, one-of-a-kind experience here. Next to Savi's workshop, there is a Droid Depot where you are allowed to build your very own type of droid. So here you are able to customize your own R2-D2 unit from the head, the body, and the legs. And the same goes to a BB-8 unit that you're able to customize the head and just the body. So when you do build your own droid here, it is remote controlled, so you are able to control and move your very own droid. So besides just making your own droid, the Droid Depot do offer other droid-like merchandise throughout the store, so it's not just the droid building feature here, unlike Savvy's workshop where it's only the lightsaber building feature in it. And the final store here at Galaxy's Edge is the First Order Cargo, which is a lot like the Resistance Supply. The First Order Cargo is an actual store which just sells First Order merchandise. So now moving on to all the merchant stores, let's talk about all the things you could do to get a bite to eat or drink here at Batuu. Starting off with your milk stand, which do sell blue and green milk. The green milk tastes a lot like a green tea slushy, while the blue milk does taste like a blue raspberry yogurt, which if you do want to see me try it, make sure to check out my first reaction video to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge when I came here with Smart. Now back at the marketplace, we do have a unique popcorn stand that sells popcorn that is out of this galaxy, with its unique coloring and flavor. Now here at the very edge of the marketplace, we have Ronto's Roasters, which if you can see behind me has an awesome animatronic that is slowly roasting some chicken. This is one place that actually does serve breakfast, but only till 10 a.m. and then they move on to their lunch/dinner. The next restaurant is a sit-in restaurant that is called the Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, which has chicken salads, ribs, and various unique drinks and desserts. And the final place that you're able to get food and or drinks here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is here at the Cantina, which is inspired by Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope's Cantina. At the Cantina, it is the only place at Disneyland where you could buy alcoholic drinks. So now that we've focused on the rides, the stores, and the food, now let's focus on all the other sites, attractions, and things you could find and or do here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So starting off with the Resistance side, right in front of where the future Rise of the Resistance ride will be, you have a special Resistance ship and a malfunctioning X-Wing here that even blows out smoke every once in a while. You may also find Rey and Chewbacca here roaming around this section of Galaxy's Edge. These characters do take pictures with guests, but they do not have a certain photo spot because they are roaming around the park making sure everything is working well. So for example, at random they might check on this chip because it is broken. At other times they might check on these posts, make sure everything's up and running. And at other times Rey might just want to go and spy on the First Order. So there's no photo set or set up where you could specifically meet them at a specific time. You kind of just have to be at the right place at the right time. And even if there's a huge crowd of people taking photos, they do walk away and walk to somewhere else. Or if you do follow them, they will take your picture. Inside the marketplace at these water fountains, at a certain amount of time after amount of water I think has been replenished, a little beast comes out. So keep your eye out right here in the center console, where you might get a little surprised by a visit by someone. Then here at the marketplace, right next to the toy store, there is like these 3 little baby speeders. This is only for show as they are not actually for sale, but how awesome would it be if they were? While those were little baby speeders for kids, there are some actual life-size speeders that you get to take a picture with or just look at. Unfortunately, no, you're not able to get on the speeders and get a close-up and personal picture as there is a barricade. But it is pretty awesome to just look at a life-size speeder on display. Throughout the land, the only type of stands you'll find are these soda stands that have special soda bombs that sell Coke, Sprite, and Diet Coke with their own unique Star Wars language and like their own unique logo but through the colors you are able to tell what you are getting. Then here at the entrance or exit of the Frontierland section, right as you enter in the middle, you are able to see like a droid crash, which is ironically right in front of the Droid Depot. And just like in the Resistance side where Rey and Chewie are running around, here there are also stormtroopers walking around with occasionally Kylo Ren. And just past the droid crash from the entrance of the Frontierland section, and then more in front of the Droid Depot, you are able to take a picture and look at these 4 unique droids, which, as you could see, they do move around from time to time. Between the Droid Depot and the milk stand, you are able to see this droid type of junkyard here. So right outside the First Order cargo and in front of the milk stand is a giant TIE fighter, where if you are lucky, you are able to see Kylo Ren come out of it. But of course, like I mentioned, none of these interactions are guaranteed, and they do not have a certain time where they do this. And finally, if you download the Disney Play app, you are able to translate the language here at Batuu and even hack a system or two as you play. But that is a video for another day, exploring that feature. This is definitely a very unique land and experience that I bet that there are no two experiences that are truly alike while you visit here. So make sure to come down to Batuu and explore the land yourself. Hopefully you did enjoy this overview of the land with everything that you're able to buy and do here at Batuu. So guys, if you do want to see more theme park nerd stuff and just fun stuff in general, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you love Batuu and can't wait to come back or visit for the first time, make sure to drop that like button. Don't forget to share this video. And as always guys, I hope to catch you all in the next video.